undefeatable, so it's going to be a 2-1 for d3rh4ns.
Yeah, judging from the picks, I would also favor the Death Knight on this one.
3, 2, 1, fight.
But yeah, take us away.
Yeah, okay, d3rh4ns is spawning right at the teleporter, going through it, picking up some armor, and of course the mega health. And now we see that TuchMemory has rail and rockets. But, oh, he's not aware that d3rh4ns is meeting him at the lightning gun. And having the Unholy Trinity, the fight is very hard for d3rh4ns to win, actually. And fortunately, TuchMemory is starting slow and controlled. And he didn't do any damage to him, so he could pick up that light as well. And now we see them both falling back to their respective items. Hans still lacking rail and rocket launcher, and it's interesting to see if he's able to compensate for the missing rail, though.
Ooh, the pineapple. He actually gets pivoted into d3rh4ns. Oh, but the damage is there from TuchMemory. 2 rail shots and d3rh4ns falls.
No, and that's 3 back-to-back rails from the keel.
Yeah, great attack from d3rh4ns. TuchMemory is still a little bit worse for wear after that last fight. And he gets the refrag. With the heavy right
It's the mega
to pick up, yeah, and the mega health. So he gets both items, while TuchMemory has just his spawn stack. But he has a great position. Look at this, yeah, he does the first damage. d3rh4ns is fumbling his movement a bit, but no punishment yet. Oh, but it might be here. Yeah. Wow, he actually did a lot before dying.
Yeah, he's not in such a bad situation, and he's certainly able to pick up the mega health if we just see him falling down to the HMG again. But I think he's still not having the railgun, and playing against the keel having the railgun is actually pretty neat, because he's not very, let's say, swift on his feet. Nice flame strike, but the flames get immediately extinguished by a health bubble. d3rh4ns, though, earns himself another major item, and despite the direct pineapple, his stack is still great. Another 40 damage, even it up, but now d3rh4ns is actually answering back with the railgun. And despite picking up 150 stack, TuchMemory is on the door of death. And d3rh4ns is finishing off the frag, tying up the game at 2 each again.
Ooh, no! It was a great frag, but then he overstayed his welcome. The super shooty on his face, and again, underestimating how much damage the super shotgun does. And TuchMemory gets 2 consecutive frags. Ooh, and that's another one. While Hans got the mega health. So there... Yeah, if Hans can do some damage before this heavy pickup, he might be in for another frag. But no, he takes a Honda to the face and needs to retreat. Yeah, TuchMemory, great position. Hears everything on the map. Still gets railed, but the mega health's there to greet him.
He's picking up all the lights as well. His stack is actually dwarfing the one of d3rh4ns. But now he's the one in the worst position.
Oh no, not the fall down!
Can't pick up the items, and he didn't hit any rockets, and all of a sudden, the shotgun deletes the Death Knight again. And now it's a 4-frag game.
Yeah.
And what was close and competitive like a minute ago seems like a very controlled lead for TuchMemory now, as he almost gets another frag. Even being on fire doesn't really care him at all. Losing the mega health, who cares? He has all the armor in the world. Oh, 10 damage.
Oh, I actually forgot to update the donate link. It's Estoty41. Ooh, everyone ring out! Sync error on the board.
Finally.
Yeah. Yeah, so actually dropping down on that heavy 2 frags ago. I think it's even 3. Yeah, that gained so much momentum for TuchMemory. Oh, his LG is a little bit shaky though. But the heavy is there. And Hans jumps into his shotgun. Say hello to my little friend. Well, he gets a dirty fight, so he needs to collect some poverty items before he meets his opponent. And yeah, TuchMemory is the one who wants a fight, and he gets
and he
one.
finds the fight. Good use of the teleporter there, seeing that his opponent is going towards heavy. Following him on the high ground, I think, was a great idea. And now safely picking up the heavy, and d3rh4ns with his exile pick does not look very comfortable right now on this map. In this particular matchup, at least.
Yeah, it's not like he's playing out of control. It's he does collect some items. It's just the decisions in the fights that all gets TuchMemory the better deal.
Yeah, kind of.
And TuchMemory isn't even looking for a fight anymore. He just wants to do some damage. Oh! And send d3rh4ns into the abyss.
More sacrifices to think around. Always nice.
Large and in charge. I come bearing gifts.
TuchMemory is hitting some nice rails. Ooh, but yeah, rockets in an LG fight. And TuchMemory. Yeah, now he's the one who made a mistake. Or a boo-boo. A boo-boo. But yeah, just as many fights d3rh4ns wins, he needs a lot of stack to get the frag. There's a mega health though.
He's not avoiding all the damage right now pretty well, so...
Ooh, he does not have the stack. He only had 50 or 65 health and no armor. So, TuchMemory zaps him away with the LG. Let's see. Yeah, he's hitting 43% with the lightning gun. And 57% accuracy with the railgun. Ooh, are we gonna have a barbecue? Well, not before d3rh4ns falls again. But
it's he burned his food and now he can't even eat it.
Oh.
Because he died. But yeah, d3rh4ns is not. He's still trying to get frags, but TuchMemory stack is so big that he's not really in danger, and d3rh4ns doesn't seem to force fights right now as well. Now we see rockets against lightning gun, and this is great damage from both, but Hans is definitely winning this encounter, especially after those back-to-back rails. And now it's just 7 frags. Just.
Yeah, he's losing out on the mega health, but he can take position on the heavy.
Stopwatch.
Nice.
I mean, it's a bit late, but d3rh4ns finally chaining some frags together. If he can, like, get his aim and whatever and whatnot, everything warmed up for the next map. Oh no, he just leaves the item! And now the big fat keel gets even more fat as he eats a full Big Mac menu. And now he's like 200 kilos already. But more great rockets, but the lack of HP in this case didn't meant that the ammo was useless as well, and now it's back to double the frag lead, basically. Come on, give us the telefrag.
Oh, it's I would be so tilted.
Oh, the rockets though.
Nice. They are on point. Or on feet.
Yeah, in this case, I think they were on feet pretty accurately. Oh, and this time the LG seems to be on track as well, but no frag happens, and 15-7 for TuchMemory is how this map is going to turn out.
True. Yeah, decent control by TuchMemory.
Yeah, indeed, taking a look at the items.
Yeah, well,
Actually, no.
No, I actually meant to
Pretty
say. I said. What did I say? I meant positioning. It was positioning.
Yeah, the positioning was great. He was always having, like apart from maybe 1 or 2 situations, he was always having the high ground, or was in the position where Hans was pushing into him and not the other way around.
True.
And this will result in a rather convincing win on Exile. Now it's Scale Bearer against Ranger, and TuchMemory again on the heavy champ, but on Deep Embrace, Ranger is one of the best champions there is. Because rocket jumping on this map, from Mega especially up, to cut down the timings between the items is super useful. And taking reduced damage comes in handy a lot. Also, you can rocket jump from the bull rush and not take that much damage as well.
True. And even use your orb to escape it.
Yes.
If you have it at the ready.
Or you can take the bull rush like a man and then orb shotgun the Scale Bearer's bluish body until we see blueberry sauce.
True. Yeah, and I do think like skill wear on the upper levels is easier to evade than on the lower levels. So
yeah, bounce pad always helps.
True.
Starting a prediction again for you guys to bet your precious channel points.
Nice. Just for Doomer, thanks for the follow and a great name, by the way.
Too painful to be a dream egg, too Estoty to be a nightmare. Yeah, pretty much.
Prepare to fight.
As TuchMemory goes into the ocean for a swim, enjoying the Caribbean flair of this map. Probably the most beautiful place this game has to offer, and Hans is getting the mega spawn, and I think in this matchup you really want the heavy spawn. Just because of, well, armor is nice against heavies. Position is given away from TuchMemory, but the item is also delayed, and I'm not sure if Hans was able to hear the pickup. Hans now is going to make his way over to pick up the rockets and the rail himself, but he runs into a trap of TuchMemory. TuchMemory is trying to make it work with the railgun, separates Hans from the bounce pad, but Hans takes it anyway. Both players are on death's door, but yeah, I think TuchMemory and d3rh4ns both have resources to fall back on. In this case, the rail hits and he dodges the rocket as well. TuchMemory, huge stack after the frag as the mega is there to heal him up and overstack him.
Yeah, and if the rocket would hit, there was not a kill anyway. TuchMemory had an off stack before the mega health even. So yeah, d3rh4ns did get the heavy, but it's more of a denial because he took some damage after it. Ooh, he takes a jump pad and releases 2 perfect rockets on the TuchMemory. He's just scratching his nose. What happened? He does release a shot though, but the mega health is there, and d3rh4ns hits another rail. TuchMemory is giving him an angle.
And he's still railable, but d3rh4ns is using the rocket launcher. Bull rush into the wall does not do anything there. And Hans is tying it up with another direct rocket. And the blueberry sauce got splattered all over the beautiful map.
Oh, nice
the
hunt
direct
down.
rockets. Yeah, take the health bubble. Oh, he's still chasing that. I'm not sure if you want to do it. Take the railgun and finish it like a man, but no, direct rocket. Headshot even. And Hans...
We got
He's stepping around the Scale Bearer.
blueberry gem again. Yeah, he has the orb ready, so as soon as TuchMemory misses a shot, he could orb in, but no, he turns around and takes 2 rails in the back and decides to suicide. That's the honorable thing to do. Ooh, he gets great damage out after taking the bull rush. Gets the mega health, and he has the orb, so he might do some trickery on the heavy pickup.
I was gonna say the same. He could be some like Swiss cheese, but I mean, TuchMemory needed to utilize the rocket jump, and the HMG damage is huge coming out of Hans right now. But now both need to watch out. I think they're both pretty much dead once they peek again. With the better end for der Hans, scratch that as he gets hit by a rocket.
He's railable.
Oh, the rail misses, but no, the rail misses again, and TuchMemory can't finish it off. Hans is actually, yeah, betraying death at this point. And now, yeah, now he's gonna use the orb. He will pick up the heavy uncontested. He is at spawn behind him. He has the timing. And I think that rocket might cover up the sound for TuchMemory, so this is really unfortunate. He's still railable. He's not going up the bounce pad to pick up the light. And now der Hans knows where he is. And I'm curious to see if the trusty German name can kill off the scale here. And there is the rail to go. Now a rocket jump would have been such a crucial play to catch off the scale. But he finds him anyway. No shotgun taken yet. The rocket is hit. But the light armor and the health bubble save TuchMemory for now again. And Hans is establishing his control by taking the heavy, missing a rail shot, and he's gonna he's gonna hitting himself if he's not getting the frag. But now TuchMemory is stealing the frag away, and it's, well, the score is the same difference nonetheless.
Ooh, nice rockets.
Just before the item.
I really like the weapon choice of der Hans. Ooh, we have another fight. It's a little bit of a forced one. Hans wasn't ready, and TuchMemory walks away a little bit weak. So der Hans is there around the corner with the super shotty. He does great damage with the shotgun, but so the same goes for TuchMemory's rockets, and he even adds the pizza slicer into the equation. So yeah, der Hans does have a 2 frag lead with a little bit more than the map still to play for. Great escape with the orb.
Yeah, and I think the bull rush was also kind of a police that he's not giving up another frag. Der Hans, though, is not in the position to take the heavy button. Oh, they run into each other! And now TuchMemory, after getting that light, his stack will be commandingly strong. But der Hans, oh no, he's mistiming the mega as well. Der Hans had a free pickup on it, and it was not there to pick it up. But, well, did he just lure TuchMemory off the item? He's still not seeing it. He saw it now, and now we see the German pick up the item. Finally, stabilizing a little bit. The upper light, though, will be some time until it spawns, Rob, and Touch is still in control, although be in the worst position.
Yeah, they trade damage. And yeah, TuchMemory had the heavy behind him. And while playing a heavy, he will be outstacking der Hans quite some time. Der Hans has to do a lot of work to get into the next track. Oh, and this isn't the way to go. He jumps into so much LG, and a nice follow-up.
Finish it off. Beautiful angle there. Nice shot.
True.
And now, yeah, now it's what was like shadowing to happen anyway, or foreshadowing rather, that TuchMemory is gonna get in control and will have a massive stack advantage because he's controlling the heavy area.
True. Yeah, I think der Hans really needs to try to remove the heavy out of the equation.
Oh, good railing. Oh, we can't take the one back though. It's not a trade, man. You should like just give them out. Be Oprah. But if he positions right, he can deny position to the scale bearer, but he can't, and even though he's railable, he's still alive as TuchMemory is missing the crucial shot, and the light is there to save him again, and another killing shot is missed. Don't go to the gory hole now. Oh, that was cocky to do that with... You have the orb, use it! No! I was gonna say, that was cocky to go through there with the gauntlet in there, and that could backfire really quickly, but fortunately he has the bull rush, and Hans could not use his orb to save his skin there, and we see a tight game.
True, but it might be that TuchMemory is not in position to take the next heavy. Oh, he even gets punished for appearing. So this is a great return for d3rh4ns. Hans. Also hitting the rail. It's a trade, but Hans had the heavy, so he will be healthier into the next fight. Oh, he gets one. Oh, followed up by the skill of Skill Bella.
Yeah, and despite that, the fact that Hans got the Flammenwerfer, it wasn't enough to kill the scale, and now for the first time it feels like, what a direct. TuchMemory has the lead, and what a commanding one that is in terms of control right now. Look at the rails and the angles he's picking as well. This is just so nice played, and another frag as he angles the rocket perfectly onto the wall to maximize the damage output right there. And now it's going to be a hard time to come back from this one, because TuchMemory is gonna spawn with 200 stack. They changed that.
Yeah, d3rh4ns getting the heavy again, so I really want him to get another frag.
Oh, this is how we could see it, and beautiful
Nice.
rockets from Hans. And yeah, I mean, it's doable. He knows, he could know where his opponent spawned. He definitely hears him pick up that item. And the Flammenwerfer is there again. Hans gets it, Hans shoots it, but it's only a little bit of tickling. Oh, and the rockets. Nice rail unreturned. And this is where you can one-shot with the op. He goes and closes the distance. But no, the rockets miss. And TuchMemory survives by an inch. And now the mountain becomes even taller for Hans to climb up. And I don't think he's able to do it right now, as he misses those two crucial rails. Just hits one after the heavy's picked up, so all the health was protected from TuchMemory. And the desperation push almost works out for Hans. Bull Rush is still there, picking up the Mega, and there's no way TuchMemory is dying in the next 10 seconds now.
Yeah, great zoning. Gets the Mega health, activates the Bull Rush, and not only it takes less damage, but it was a great escape tool. Ooh, and d3rh4ns.
That Tribolt was the tilting bolt.
Well, he gets 15 experience points by taking up the heavy.
Oh yeah.
So he did earn something.
He's grinding the battle pass just of right now.
Yeah.
And I tell you, boy, this is profit. Oh, but he gets the last frag, and a beautiful jumping shot that was as well. 6-9. I know some people, well, also a mod in this channel who love this number combination.
69. Hell yeah.
And yeah, TuchMemory taking the series 2-0, but Hans definitely showed
Nice.
some promising sights.
We're all grown-ups.
Yeah, I'm like grown up for 6 years and then stopped.
But a dirty mind is a joy forever, they say.